We have more here tonight on the hard-to-watch second health scare for Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us on the Night Team. I'm Doug Proffitt. In northern Kentucky today, asked by a reporter if he was going to run again in 2026.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator Benny.
The freeze for 30 seconds, reigniting concerns over the 81-year-old's health, who has called Louisville home since moving here as a young boy in 1956. Today, President Joe Biden was asked about today's health scare.
By the way, I just heard literally coming out, and Mitch is a friend, as you know, not a joke. We always, I know people don't believe that's the case, but we have disagreements politically, but he's a good friend, and so I'm going to try to get in touch with him later this afternoon. I don't know enough to know.
This is the second time since July this has happened to Mitch McConnell. Both times, representatives have said he's fine and just felt lightheaded. Today, he did see a doctor before heading to another event, according to his staff. WHAS11 Night Team's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Ian Hardwitt sat down with Louisville's John Yarmouth, who became a powerful Democratic congressman on his terms in Capitol Hill, but was once on the same side as Mitch McConnell.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
Retired U.S. Congressman John Yarmouth of Louisville looks closely at the video of Senator Mitch McConnell silent and not talking for 30 seconds.
I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.
The clip is hard for Yarmouth to watch.
Somebody who has clearly lost a lot of his sharpness, and he was always had one of the keenest minds around, and to see him suffering is very painful.
Yarmouth has known McConnell since 1968 when they were Republican allies and friends until Yarmouth switched and became a Democrat in 1985. In July, Senator McConnell froze for the first time during a Washington, D.C. press conference. Yarmouth says this second incident is alarming to see.
It's very, very concerning, and you know, my heart goes out to Elaine and to Mitch himself.
After the first incident, McConnell made his rebound, speaking more than once at a sweltering hot fancy farm picnic on August 5th.
For those of you who keep count, this is my 28th fancy farm.
McConnell has served as a United States Senator for 7 terms and the Republican Senate Minority Leader since 2007. His current 6-year term ends in January 2027. Yarmouth says he doubts McConnell will be under any pressure to resign.
I suspect that this is going to be a decision that he will make on his own. It won't be made by others for him.
Yarmouth even remembers the call McConnell made to him when the powerful Democrat announced his retirement in 2021. He says he would gladly make that same gesture and call to McConnell.
I would definitely, if Mitch were to retire, or when Mitch, if he makes it till the end of the term, I would certainly say, hey buddy, it's been quite a ride.
In Louisville, Taylor Woods for the WHAS11 Night Team, on your side.
McConnell froze in front of reporters after he had spent several minutes speaking to a luncheon crowd at a Chamber of Commerce event in northern Kentucky. This afternoon, I talked to former Kentucky Secretary of State Trey Grayson on the phone. He was at that luncheon and described Mitch McConnell's appearance.
I saw him 3 weeks ago at Fancy Farm, both at the breakfast before Fancy Farm and then the actual political event. And I actually thought his voice was and presence was a little stronger. I thought he looked a little healthier. He seems he seems still be able to do the job as leader and as senator, but it might be that he needs to rest a little bit more.
The latest freeze has several questioning whether the senator should step down if McConnell chose to do that to retire due to his health. His replacement would have to be a Republican. A 2021 bill changed the way seats are filled. The state's executive committee chooses 3 nominees, and then the governor would pick from those 3. More local news here on the Night Team. Louisville Metro Police talking about the arrests we told you about last night right here in this newscast. Police solving the I-64 road rage shooting that happened in early July. A 6-year-old girl in a car still paralyzed by a bullet. Today, Edward Sark of Clarksville, Indiana, appeared for the arraignment in Louisville. Police say he fired the shot from his motorcycle that hit him paralyzed Onyx, who remains in a wheelchair. Police say it's about making sure the evidence holds up in court to ensure justice for the family.
Her life and the lives of her family have been affected forever.
I'm just ready for us to go on to the next chapter and tackle whatever challenges may come.
2 other people were also arrested in connection with the shooting. Jonathan Rivera, who was arrested back in July, and also today, Shelby Bisconer, who was accused of firing shots also at that SUV carrying little Onyx Sands. Metro Police say that they were able to make these arrests quickly thanks to the efforts of the non-fatal shooting squad. Deputy Chief Steve Healy saying the unit allows for more thorough, efficient investigations. Today, we got an update from the FBI on that massive drug bust all over Louisville yesterday. According to the FBI, over 350 law enforcement officers from the federal, state, and local levels helped arrest 26 people yesterday, based off of 4 indictments from a federal grand jury, charging 34 people in connection to meth, fentanyl, and firearms offenses.
I think it's pretty widely known that drug trafficking segues into violent crime. And so this is just another method that the FBI is trying to bring value into the city by targeting violent crime.
The investigation was called Operation Frozen River, a joint operation between the FBI, LMPD, Homeland Security, and the IRS, and they crossed both sides of the Ohio River to make arrests. His friends and family know him as Yo, and today they're remembering the 29-year-old Young Win after he was found dead on Tuesday, days after police say he crashed his car in Louisville. Police believe he was driving off the exit ramp on Bardstown Road from the Gene Snyder Freeway when he tried to make the turn on the curve of the ramp, lost control, and crashed into the tree line where he died, but he went undiscovered for a few days. It led family and friends to rally a search to find him. However, learning of his death, they say it is a pain hard to put into words.
It hasn't felt real so far because we haven't been able to see him or anything.
You can't, I'm just so shocked I can't find the words to say because I don't think there are any right words for a scenario like this.
My heart is very heavy. Ever since I found out yesterday when I read the message, I still don't want to believe it. In my mind, he's still alive.
There is an outpouring of love through donations to his family's GoFundMe account, which has already surpassed $20,000. You can find a link to that, by the way, on our website, WHAS11.com. All new right now on the night team. For the second time in 5 years, local Family Dollar stores are getting pushback from Louisville residents. They say they don't want those stores to have a license to sell alcohol. And today in the Russell neighborhood, the message was loud and clear. WHAS 11 night team's Connor Steffen and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie have more from the neighbors.
A means for growing business or predatory practice.
It is not of their conscience, but it is of their financial interests.
That's how Councilwoman Donna Purvis sees the recent move by a group of Family Dollars applying for licenses to sell alcohol.
They target poor areas to come in. They prey on communities that are weak.
It's a group of 13 franchise stores, all located in Louisville's West End and South End.
I mean, I agree that there's plenty of places you can get alcohol.
Including this Portland neighborhood Family Dollar, just feet from Harvey Criddle's home.
I mean, they get robbed enough as it is. Next, you know, it'd be people robbing and just stealing the liquor.
15 minutes away in the South End.
It's just, in this area, there's a lot of stealing.
An employee of a different Family Dollar shared those same concerns.
I mean, if it's not behind the desk, I don't think they should sell it at all. It's not gonna be good. It's really not.
She asked we don't identify her out of fear she'll lose her job. Do you think more liquor stores would make this area worse?
Yes, absolutely. There's already problems in this community where we don't need any more liquor at all.
When it comes to the Family Dollar locations applying to sell alcohol, like this one right here, in some cases, you have liquor stores as close as a street away.
We have plenty of liquor stores on every corner of this street, so I don't see no point.
The West End needs stores with healthy food. If Family Dollar wants to partner with us to work on that, we are ready to talk.
Russell community leader Jackie Floyd says her neighborhood is home to 18 liquor stores. Each is only a few blocks from a Family Dollar. For those living in food deserts, it's a business move not too many are clamoring for. In Louisville, Connor Steffen, the WHAS 11 night team, on your side.
Within the past hour, Family Dollar sent us their statement on this. saying Family Dollar does not sell liquor, but some of our stores do offer name brand beer and wine similar to the brands found at grocery retailers and often at better prices. We are committed to operating responsibly through comprehensive training programs and exams for our associates specific to alcohol sales. It goes on to say, of course, we will abide by any decision made by the Kentucky Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control.